What habits should I develop for a successful business? This is what we're going to go through on this video. And it is a seldom asked question from my team members personally. Have you heard it very often from yours? I think it's a question that really should be asked. And so we're going to look at that. So, hello, I'm Lucy. I help female business builders to expand their team and then scale their business online. What habits? What are the main habits? So now I've got 4 habits that I'm going to suggest that somebody building their business really needs to start to develop. And maybe they already have one or two of these habits in place, but they are not so good at the other couple. So the first habit I'm going to look at is being curious. So you might think that's a bit of an odd habit. But leaders are always curious. The first thing that they're curious about is what is going on for them, for themselves. So they're always asking themselves questions. And they're asking themselves, how can I solve that? How can I do that better? And I'm curious if this is going to work better than that is going to work. So they're always internally asking those questions. And so it comes to them very naturally when speaking to somebody else who maybe has got stuck, who's not sure how to move forward, has got a question. They generally will answer that with other questions to dig down deeper and to really understand at a much broader level, a deeper level, what that person is going through and what that person needs. And once they can get clarity, then that is a habit that they can also share with their person. And they can also help that person a lot better because of that curiosity, because they're asking those questions. So that's the first thing. The second thing I'm sure you will have heard a lot, and that is consistency. If you decide to do something and then you fall off after a week, you lose any trust that you've even started to gain over that week. If you do something for 3 months and then somebody's expecting you to be there and you're not, and suddenly the consistency's gone, you lose that trust so quickly. And it takes a long time to build that trust up. But being consistent, people knowing that you're going to be there for them, knowing that you're going to reply to them, knowing that you're going to show up on a live, knowing that you're going to put in your next YouTube video up, knowing that you are going to arrive at a meeting before time so that you can help. If you are consistent and reliable comes into that as well. So consistency kind of equals reliability, and in that scenario, then again, that trust level goes up. So that is a great habit to develop to help your business to become successful. Now, the third thing is working on ourselves. So it's really taking a really good look in the mirror and going, what is it that I know I'm perhaps avoiding, that I'm maybe fearful of, that I am letting myself down because, and maybe it is that thing of not showing up on time for something. And it can be very annoying for other people, and it can be wonderful when they absolutely know you're going to be the first person to arrive and it's going to be at least 10 minutes earlier than they expected or anticipated or said that's the time. So that personal development and looking at, where do I need, is it my posture? Is it the way I speak to people? Is it having better listening skills? Do I need to be reading more books and implementing what I'm reading in those books? Because it's all very well reading a personal development book, but if we don't implement those aha moments that we get from those books, we may as well just have had a nice warm shower and go, oh, that was pleasant. And then that's it. Nothing actually changes. So implementing that personal development, otherwise we don't develop personally, right? And then the fourth thing I'm going to suggest is having an attitude of gratitude and appreciation. So being grateful for what we have. I've got a house to live in. I've got a computer, I've got team members, I have customers, I appreciate them, I appreciate my family. I am so grateful that I am fit and healthy, and I am well, and I feel good, and I have food on the table, and I have food in the fridge, and all of these things. And I'm so grateful that I have discovered this community. I'm so grateful that I have whatever, fill in that gap for you. And a great thing to do is to just do that as you're walking, just in your head, just think, I'm grateful for, and then say at least 10 things that you're grateful for, and appreciating things that happen to you along the day. So it might be somebody buys you a cup of coffee. Really appreciate that. That's a lovely thing for somebody to do. Maybe somebody picks something up that you've dropped at a supermarket. Appreciate that. Just the tiny things, the tiny things. And appreciation, if you think of appreciation in a bank account, the money appreciate, it grows. And it's the same thing with gratitude and appreciation. When you are grateful for things, you'll get more of those things. So whatever is happening in your business, if you're wanting to develop habits that make that business more successful, be grateful for the things that are making it. Even if there's a little bit of success there, be grateful for that small amount of success, because that will make that bigger and bigger and grow and appreciate and appreciate. And that is what I'm going to leave you with today. So really have those 4 things. We're being curious and asking questions. We're being consistent. We're doing that personal development, whatever that means for you and whatever personally that means for me. And we've got that attitude of gratitude and appreciation. So wishing you all the best and success in your business. Have an awesome day.